Verifying land in Nigeria is one of the crucial steps when investing in real estate to avoid scams and future disputes. You don't just rely on who's selling. Confirm through documents, government records, and your thorough due diligence. Now I'm going to tell you some ways you can verify who is selling the land. First of all, we're going to start legally and from the realtor and real estate point of view. Now, if you want to verify if this person actually owns this property or if this particular company is supposed to be selling this property, what you would do is that you ask for a land search number and go straight to the land registry of whichever state you are living in or residing in, or wherever that property you want to buy is located in. You take the land search number from the real estate company or the realtor you're buying from, and you go to the land registry and you pay. Now in Enugu, you can either go to the land registry or do this with NGs. Most people opt for NGs, Enugu State Geographic Information Systems. Now the cost for a land search is 30,000 naira only. So when you go there with the land search number, you can verify if the real estate company is supposed to be selling this property, or if the real estate company, the realtor that you are talking to is affiliated with, is supposed to be selling this property, or if they are not supposed to be selling it, or if they're supposed to be marketing it, or if they're not supposed to be marketing it. Don't just ask. Don't just ask, oh, are you supposed to be selling this property or not? Because more often than not, the person is going to say, yes, they're supposed to be selling it. Maybe they are, maybe they are not supposed to be. But to be very thorough and to do a very authentic research, not just word of mouth from the person that you want to buy from, because they're going to be buyers because they want to make money. Going to the land registry is going to give you a more solid answer. Now in Enugu, you can do this with NGs. But if you're not in Enugu, you can do this at the land registry of whichever state you want to buy that property from. Now another way you can verify who actually owns this property is getting the root title of that property. Now in a deed of assignment, the deed of assignment has the history from the first owners of that property to the current owner of that property. Now if you get the deed of assignment of a particular property, you can find out who actually owns a particular property. Now if you're buying from me, a realtor or a real estate company, you can ask me for the root title of that property and I will give it to you so that you can do your own due diligence. Now if I'm unable to provide a document for you for that particular property, don't buy. That's a red flag. Now for communities and families, what you do is you go to that community and you do something called idrese. That's like in Igbo land you say idrese. But if you're not Igbo or you're not buying in an Igbo land, you go and ask the indigenes of that community or the traditional ruler of that particular community who actually owns the land, so that you can find out who actually owns that particular land. You can also do the same thing with families. Like when you're buying properties from family, it's very tricky because a couple of people can say, oh, they're the actual owners. One person, you can be talking to one person, meanwhile 5 people are the owners of that property. So make sure that you ask and find out who actually owns a particular property. Now, having a real estate lawyer or a realtor or real estate company that you're working with that you trust is going to make this seamless and easier, because a real estate lawyer understands all the legal processes of real estate. So they'll be able to help you verify if that document that they even gave you is genuine. You can use to verify who actually owns a particular property. And these are some ways you can verify who owns a property. And as always, my name is Blessing Abraham. I know you've gotten the value of your time from this video. Like this video, share this video, comment, and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss a video when we upload. And as always, I'll see you tomorrow.